Hey everybody, welcome to this week's tutorial. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to play Come Through by Jeremy Zucker. As with most Jeremy Zucker songs, we're going to be focusing on bar chords today. I want you to check the link in the description for a tab. This tab is absolutely perfect. It's made by somebody called DropDeee on Ultimate Guitar. Would highly recommend that you follow along with that. If you have any questions, it should answer it. We're going to give you a basic idea of how to play the song today. So there's 4 chords in this song, and they're all going to be played with bar chords. And the finger picking is what makes this song what it is, but these 4 chords are simply just played every single time, and we're picking different strings out of those chords. So I'm going to show you how to play those 4 chords right off the bat. The first one's going to be C major, and this is going to start off with your index finger on the 3rd fret of the A string, and then laying that ring finger over the 5th fret of the D, G, and B strings. It's going to sound like this. Now, my fingers get tired when I play this all the time, especially when I'm finger picking it. So what I like to do is play a C major 7th, which is also in the tab a few times, but I play this the whole entire time. So for that, we're going to put the index finger on the 3rd, ring finger on the 5th, the middle finger is going to be on the 4th fret, and then on the B string, we're going to be on the 5th fret. So it's going to be 3, 5, 4, 5. I like the way this sounds. It's a little bit more jazzy. C major 7th. All right, and now once we have that chord down, we're going to go down to an A minor, which is going to be with your index finger overlaying the 5th fret. All right, and then we're going to take our ring finger and put it on the 7th fret of the A string. It's going to sound like this. All right, and after we have that A minor down, 5, 7, 5, 5, we're going to play an F, which is down on the 1st fret with your index finger, and then it's going to be the 3rd fret with your pinky and ring finger, and then the 2nd fret with your middle finger. So 1, 3, 3, 2, and then the 1st fret on the rest. So you gotta make sure that index finger is overlaying. If you're struggling with this finger pattern, what you can do is play with your thumb. It might not be any easier, but it relieves some of the stress off your index finger. So your thumb's gonna be on the 1st fret. You're gonna mute the A string with your thumb. Then you're going to use your ring finger on the 3rd fret, middle finger on the 2nd fret, and then index finger on the 1st fret of the B string. It's going to sound like this. Play it that way, or you can play it this way. All right. This same structure is going to be played for the G. You're just going to slide up 2 frets to the 5th, 3rd, and 5th frets. Apologize, my guitar's a little bit out of tune. All right, so those are the 4 chords that we're going to be using today. Let's get into the finger pattern in the chorus. So we're going to have our C major 7th or C major, depending on what you like. We're going to use our index finger, our thumb, and then our index finger. So pluck one after the other, 3, 5, and then we're going to slap the guitar, and then we're going to pluck the whole entire chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This finger pattern is going to be pretty much consistent throughout the whole entire song. So we get that down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to the A minor. 5, 7, 5, 5. So on the tab, it shows you plucking the D string instead of the A string. I don't really see a difference. You can really play it however you want to for that part. Now we're going to go down to our F. And then slide up to the G. You should recognize the tune. And at the end of this first bar, he does a little. So there's 2 ways that you can play this. It's a 4, it's a hammer on and pull off, 4, 5, 4 on the G string, And then you can either go down to the 5th fret on the D string, or you can go down to the 3rd fret on the low E, which is, I think, how he plays it in the actual song. But if it's too hard to get there, you can go down to the 5th fret. Or if you want to be really cool, you can play both, which I even struggle with. So it's up to you. That licked in, and we go right back into it. Repeat. C. You are from my hometown. All right, I'm still learning as I go as well. So after that part, we're going to get, we repeat that twice, and then we get into this. Into the pre-chorus. So these chords are actually the same. You can play them with the same structures. The first one is going to be an A minor. You're going to pluck the low E, and then the D, and then the G, and back to the low E. Slide down to our G. 1, 2. Slide down to our F, and this is where he strums the whole F. A minor, G, F. And this repeats. A minor, G, F. And then he comes into the build-up right before the pre-chorus. And in that build-up, he starts on the 2nd fret of the G string and he pulls off. And then he goes to the G. And he just keeps going up and down. And then he starts to strum the G. So it's this 3, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5 strum. All right. Let's play that whole entire bit slowly, starting from the A minor. Into the pre-chorus. And the pre-chorus simply repeats. So we've got our C. Drinking all this coffee. These last few weeks have been exhausting. Lost in my imagination. But there's one thing that I need from you. And he ends on a staccato, just a quick pluck of the G. Can you come through? It just repeats. The pre-chorus and the chorus are exactly the same. You'll notice a similarity throughout this whole entire song. So once you get those chord structures down and learn the picking pattern, it will all come easily. And because of that, I'm not going to teach the second verse. There's no actual variation in the rest of the song. The only little bit of difference is in the outro, which is played by a piano. And I'm going to show you a little picking pattern at the end. It sounds like this. Sorry. And you come through. All right. So that's going to be our C. Going plucking up and down. Then down to the 2nd fret. And you're going to take your pinky and put it on the 5th fret of the D string. You're going to take your ring finger on the 4th fret of the G and your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the B. It's going to sound like this. And then down to our A minor. 0, 2, 1. Down to a G. 3rd fret of the low E. and then an F. Slide up to our G, and then we're ending on a C. It's a little more complicated than the rest of the song. If you find it complicated, once again, we're just playing the same chords. So you can simply strum the chords and sing along, and it'll sound pretty similar. Don't stress about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I still am planning on doing a cover of this song. I'm trying to find a key that works well for my voice. I'm struggling with it, but hope you guys enjoyed. Check out the tabs, and I will see you guys soon.
How the fuck am I gonna keep living like this, babe? And how the fuck am I gonna keep on reading up with this shit, catching up?